My girlfriend said, "It's my body. I'll post what I want." After uploading thirsty pictures to Instagram, I said, "You're right, it is." Then I stopped liking her posts and started liking someone else's. She noticed when her follower count suddenly dropped by 1 and mine. I, 28 male, met my girlfriend Vanessa, 26, at a friend's birthday party 2 years ago. She was beautiful, funny, seemed down to earth. Her Instagram back then was normal. Friends, food, travel pics, maybe 800 followers. We hit it off, started dating, fell in love, or so I thought. About 6 months ago, something shifted. She discovered fitness influencing. Started posting gym selfies, which was cool. I was supportive. Then the posts got more strategic. Yoga pants angled just right. Sports bras getting smaller. Progress pics that focused more on curves than muscle definition. Her follower count climbed. 2K, 5K, 10K. The dopamine hit was real. She'd refresh constantly, obsessing over likes, comments, DMs she'd quickly swipe away when I was near. Last month, she crossed a line. Posted a bathroom mirror selfie in a thong bikini with the caption, "Feeling myself." The comments were exactly what you'd expect. Eggplants, fire emojis, DM me from random dudes. Me, "Babe, don't you think that's a bit much?" "What's too much?" "It's a bikini pic. In our bathroom." Basically just underwear with that caption. So, it's my body, I'll post what I want. If you're insecure, that's your problem. Me, I'm not insecure. I'm uncomfortable with my girlfriend thirst trapping for strangers. Thirst trapping? I'm building my brand. This is my career. You work at Target. For now. Once I hit 50K, brands will pay me thousands for posts. You're at 12K. Because you don't support me. You never share my posts. Your friends could be following me. I'd actually been her biggest supporter. Took half her photos, liked every post, defended her to my boys when they said she was moving weird online. But that conversation, that hit different. Me, "You're right, it is your body. Post whatever you want." Vanessa, "Thank you. See, was that so hard?" That night, I unfollowed her. Didn't block, didn't make a scene. Just clicked unfollow. She had 12,847 followers. Now 12,846. Then I did something petty. My coworker Priya, 25F, had started a food blog. Actual quality content, recipes, restaurant reviews, cooking tips, maybe 200 followers. I followed her, liked her recent posts, commented genuine feedback on her butter chicken recipe. Took Vanessa exactly 3 hours to notice. Update 1, the meltdown, 11 p.m. that same night. I'm gaming when Vanessa storms in. "Vanessa, why did you unfollow me?" Me, "You said it's your body, post what you want." So I decided what I want to follow. That's different. You're my boyfriend. So you have to follow me. How does it look if my own boyfriend doesn't follow me? Like I have boundaries? She lost it. Full meltdown. Crying about how I was sabotaging her career, how one follower might not seem like much, but engagement pods notice these things. Had no idea what an engagement pod was. Didn't care. "And who's Priya?" Coworker, "Why are you liking her posts?" Me, "They're interesting. She posted a recipe for homemade naan." Vanessa, "You don't even cook. Maybe I'll start." The next morning, she'd changed her strategy. Posted a selfie in my hoodie with the caption, "Stealing his clothes because he's the best boyfriend ever." Except I don't use Instagram much. Had maybe 50 followers, mostly family and close friends. The tag was pointless. She knew this. It was performative. Her followers ate it up though. Couple goals. "He's so lucky. Where do I find a man like this?" Then she started DMing me the comments. Screenshots of women saying I must be amazing, how lucky she was. Transparent manipulation. Me, "Cool. That's it?" "Cool? What do you want me to say? Maybe thank me for the shout out? I just gave you exposure to 13K people." I didn't ask for exposure. That afternoon, she escalated, posted a thirst trap with the caption, "Since someone's being moody today. Single life, just kidding, or am I?" The comments went wild. "Trouble in paradise? His lost babe. I'd treat you right." My phone blew up. Friends asking if we broke up. My mom called concerned. My sister sent hint. But I stuck to the plan. Didn't react. Didn't refollow. Instead, I commented on Priya's new post about meal prepping. "This is really helpful, thanks." Vanessa saw it within minutes. Update 2, going nuclear. Over the next week, Vanessa's behavior spiraled. The posts got more provocative. Gym videos focused on squats, beach throwbacks in increasingly tiny bikinis, glow-up posts comparing old photos to new ones where she was basically naked. Her follower count jumped to 15K. The comment section became a cesspool, dudes shooting their shot, other women hyping her up for doing you queen, and constant passive-aggressive captions about knowing your worth and not needing validation from anyone. Meanwhile, I lived my normal life. Went to work, hit the gym, hung with friends, and yes, interacted normally on social media, which meant occasionally liking Priya's food content and my other friends' posts. Then Vanessa made a fatal error. She went through my phone while I was sleeping, woke up to her standing over me, holding my phone. "Vanessa, you've been messaging her." "Who?" "Priya." I saw the DMs. About her tandoori chicken recipe. I asked for the spice list. It's cheating. Asking about garam masala is cheating? Emotional cheating. You're giving her the attention you should give me. You have 15,000 people giving you attention. That's different. They're building my platform, and Priya's building hers with actual content. That sent her over the edge. She started screaming about how I was probably sleeping with Priya, how I was intimidated by her success, how I couldn't handle a boss babe who knew her worth. Me, you went through my phone. Vanessa, because you're acting suspicious. Me, pack your stuff. What? Me, you violated my privacy, we're done. You have a week to move out. She didn't believe me at first. Laughed, said I was being dramatic. Then she saw my face. You're serious? Dead serious. Over Instagram? Over trust, over respect, over you going through my phone because I liked someone else's butter chicken recipe. The waterworks started. But not real tears, the kind she'd perfected for her vulnerable posts. Talking about how she was just scared of losing me, how the pressure of building her brand was getting to her, how she needed my support. Me, you have 15,000 supporters. You'll be fine. Update 3, the smear campaign. Vanessa didn't take the breakup well. Within an hour, she'd posted a crying selfie. Still looked perfect, of course. Carefully smudged mascara. Caption: when you find out the person you trusted most has been lying to you. Chash heartbroken, truth hurts. The sympathy poured in. What happened, babe? Men are trash. You deserve better, queen. Then she went live. I watched from my couch as she told 2,000 viewers how I'd been emotionally cheating with a coworker, how I was threatened by her success, how I tried to control her content because I was insecure. But she made a mistake. Someone asked for details about the cheating, and she said I'd been secretly messaging another woman about meeting up. One of her viewers screenshotted Priya's public post, the tandoori chicken recipe I'd asked about, posted it in the comments. This what are mad about? A recipe? Suddenly the narrative shifted. Comments like, wait, he asked about chicken, and bestie, this is embarrassing, started appearing. Vanessa panicked, ended the live. Deleted it, but the internet remembers everything. Meanwhile, Priya had no idea what was happening until her food blog started getting weird comments. Vanessa's followers had found her. Some supportive, his ex seems crazy, your recipes look great. Others, not. Homewrecker, hope your curry was worth it. Priya texted me, why are people calling me a homewrecker under my palak paneer post? I explained everything. She was mortified but also found it hilarious. Priya, she's mad about tandoori chicken questions? Apparently. That's the weirdest reason I've ever been called a homewrecker. I'm putting it on my resume. But Vanessa wasn't done. She started posting glow-up content. New hair, new barely there outfits. Captions about upgrading and knowing what I bring to the table. Follower count hit 18K. Then she started posting with other guys. Random dudes at the gym. Coffee dates with mysterious men. Always tagged at expensive places I knew she couldn't afford. One of my boys, Jake, recognized one of the guys. A local photographer who shoots models for their portfolios. Charges them hundreds for thirst trap photo shoots. Vanessa was literally paying someone to pretend to date her for content. Update 4. The downfall. 3 weeks after the breakup, Vanessa's carefully curated image started cracking. First, she got called out by a bigger influencer. Seems she'd been stealing captions and borrowing content ideas. The influencer posted side-by-side comparisons. Identical poses, nearly identical captions, posted days after the original. Her comment section turned into a bloodbath. Then the FTC entered the chat. Remember those brands she was so sure would pay her? Turns out she'd been posting ads for products she'd never been paid for, hoping to manifest partnerships. That's illegal, someone reported her. But the real downfall came from an unexpected source, her actual job. Her target manager followed her Instagram after she kept asking coworkers to support her journey. Manager saw the increasingly risque content, the fake sick days that lined up with beach photo shoots, and the post where she called her job just a stepping stone until my real career takes off. She got fired, posted about it immediately, trying to spin it as choosing to pursue my passion full-time. Except bills don't care about your passion. Rent was due, car payment was late, the designer clothes she'd been buying for content, credit cards maxed. She tried to monetize desperately. OnlyFans link in bio lasted 3 days before she deleted it, shilling random supplements, posting Cash App for coffee, no one sent anything. Even tried selling her preset filters for $50, zero sales. Meanwhile, I'd moved on. Started actually cooking, funny enough. Priya's recipes were good, and it turned out I enjoyed it. Posted a few attempts on my barely used Instagram. Nothing fancy, just tried making dinner, didn't burn down the kitchen. Vanessa saw, because of course she stalked my page. The final straw was when she made a TikTok about toxic exes who move on too fast. Used photos of us she'd cropped me out of. Told a completely fictional version where I'd been controlling and jealous of her success. Problem? My sister saw it. My sister, who's a paralegal and takes no prisoners. She compiled every contradicting post Vanessa had made, the crying about tandoori chicken, the admission she went through my phone, the fake brand deals, everything. Posted it as a response video. It went mini viral. When your brother's ex tries to rewrite history but forgot the internet is forever. Last I heard from mutual friends, she moved back with her parents. Follower count tanked to 8K and dropping, trying to rebrand as a mental health advocate. Still posts thirst traps, but engagement is dead. Works at a different retail store, doesn't mention it online. DM'd me last month asking if we could talk about us. I didn't respond. But I did make a pretty solid chicken tikka masala last week. Posted it. Got 47 likes from my friends and family who actually know me. Priya commented, "Hey, that's my recipe. Looks perfect." It was. Final update. 6 months later. Life's funny sometimes. 6 months after the great tandoori chicken incident of 2024, things have settled into something I barely recognize from the chaos. Vanessa tried one last time to get my attention, showed up at my apartment with a box of my stuff, things I'd never owned, clearly bought from Goodwill, an obvious excuse to talk. I've been doing a lot of growing. Cool. I realize I let social media get to my head. Okay. I miss us, what we had before all this. We can't go back, but I've changed. I deleted Instagram. You literally posted a story 2 hours ago. She'd forgotten about close friends' stories. The deleted Instagram was just her main feed. She still had 4 backup accounts, a TikTok, and was trying to make it on something called Lemon 8. That's different. That's just for close friends. All 6,000 of them? She left crying. Posted about it, naturally. Hardest conversation of my life, but I needed closure. A growth journey. As for me, life's simple and good. Still cooking, gotten pretty decent at it. Indian food's become my specialty, which my mom finds hilarious since we're Italian. Started dating someone new, met her at a bookstore of all places. Emma's a nurse, doesn't have Instagram, thinks influencers are weird but harmless, like people who collect stamps. She tried my lamb biryani last week and said it was better than the restaurant we'd been ordering from. Might be love. The plot twist? Priya and I became actual friends. She's dating someone too, a guy she met at a cooking class I recommended. We all do dinner sometimes. Normal stuff. No phones out, no content creation, just food and conversation. Saw Vanessa at the grocery store last week. She was taking selfies with the produce, trying to look candid. Had her tripod set up and everything. The store manager asked her to stop. She left without buying anything. Her Instagram? Checked it out of curiosity. 5K followers now. Lots of motivational quotes about rising above and knowing your worth. Still posts thirst traps but calls them self-love affirmations. Comments are mostly bots and dudes named Gary asking her to DM them. The lesson? When someone tells you, "It's my body, I'll post what I want," believe them. They're telling you their priorities, your comfort, your boundaries, your relationship, all secondary to the dopamine hit of strangers' validation. And if they get mad because you liked someone's chicken recipe, run. Run fast, run far, and maybe learn to cook while you're at it. Thanks for reading this whole saga. Going to make some garlic naan now. Priya's recipe, of course.